Hey everybody, Bandicoot Commando here, and welcome back to Marvel Rivals. Last time, I read the gallery of, yeah, here it is. I read the entirety of the gallery images obtainable for Season 8 here, The Sins of Alchemax, and it also had some additional images that wrapped up and concluded the storyline that was in Season 4 here. But to sum everything up as greatly as I can, let's see. Basically, Tyler Stone, CEO of Alchemax, gets an idea. And that idea being is that after the X-Men of Krakoa have more or less driven them near bankruptcy, that is the Hellfire Trading Company, Alchemax gets an idea on where, what if they were to travel to different chronoverses, and not only offer their resources and products to those different chronoverses, but also strip them of their resources as well to further their own needs. It soon reached the point that Alchemax was slowly rebuilding itself. It isn't until where they captured Cyclops and Moon Girl, in which they forced Moon Girl to build devices for their needs, while using Cyclops' energy beams as a power source. Of course, little were they aware was that Moon Girl created her own device that ended up transporting the entirety of the Alchemax HQ to the present day of New York. Not that this mattered to Alchemax, they were ready to get to work with their schemes, but it turns out part of the reason that Alchemax was able to more or less drive the Hellfire Trading Company, well, I wouldn't say bankruptcy, but getting them to back down at least, was due to Doom 2099. The little deal that Doom made with Emma Frost all the way back here in Season 2 to help heal Krakoa, Doom kept his part of the bargain, but in doing so, he had left Krakoa in a weakened state, in which it will take the island a while to fully recover, and because of this, the island will not be able to produce its very, very medicinal herbs, which is what helped the Hellfire Trading Company get on the map in the first place. In return, all that Doom wanted was a piece of Chronovium, the Punch Chronovium. Chronovium infused from energies from the Punch dimension, which is where Scott Optic Blast come from. Although Tyler Stone does offer Doom a position within Alchemax's, VIPs and being the CEO and stuff like that, Doom declines. Whatever he plans on doing with the Punch Chronovium is another story. Meanwhile, to conclude what happened here, the Shenlong tournament resumed. There were many trials to be faced, but it soon ended between Daredevil and Linley. As we know the lore of Daredevil's second story, where he attempted to extract the Sword of Fushi from Lin, but he ended up not only just extracting the shards, but because the energy and shards of the sword no longer blocking Lin's body, allowed his chi to flow freely and allowed him to overpower Matt. With this made Lin the winner of the tournament, and therefore, all he had to do in order to claim his legitimacy to the Iron Fist title was just plunge his fist into Sholao's body and retrieve his heart. But Lin was having a bit of moral crisis because he couldn't really bring himself to get the dragon's heart. In doing so, Loki took full advantage of this and stabbed Sholao with a dagger. This allowed him to absorb all of Sholao's chi, and then he escaped. As he promised to Doom, he brought Sholao's chi. He he didn't. Loki may have not won the tournament, but he did get what Doom wanted at least. In exchange, Loki got a phoenix feather, in which now, again, it's not. We don't know for sure what either side is planning. We don't know. We just don't know. Doom is now going to do something with Sholao's chi, but now with the phoenix feather, Loki can now truly become the god of stories. Whatever it is he's planning, who knows? Which then leads to the final page here, in which basically Apocalypse is coming. Apocalypse and his horsemen are coming. According to him, the Ened, or part of the Egyptian pantheon, they're all gone. They're dead. All except for Khonshu. Except Khonshu has been driven more insane than usual, and because of that, Khonshu is what stands between Apocalypse to ascending to full godhood, and he's hoping that his horsemen and women can help him achieve that goal. One of those people is Jubilee, and the reason she has joined Apocalypse is because, as she puts it, Apocalypse will be able to heal her son, who's come down with some kind of sickness. Who knows exactly? But at the same time, Apocalypse knows that he has a target painted on his back, and that other people will be after him. But we'll know more once Season 9 comes. So, today, actually first of all, claim that. Second, here it is. Where'd it go? There it is. Today's the day. We can go to the beach and do the welcoming thing here. Also, they added 2 new skins. Beach theme skins for Daredevil and Widow. But enough of that. Let's go. Let's head to the beach and let's get the reward. And more importantly, depending on the time, this is gonna be a twofer. We're gonna try and get 2 things done at once. Oh, look at that! Balloons! Wow!
The Guardians of the Galaxy? That'll be all life.
Alright, if I can hurry, I can see what the hubbub is all about. Yeah, it's very lively. Everyone's celebrating. Alright, I'll be sure to claim that. First I want to see what it's all about. You gotta get all the way to the end of the board along here, and we'll be able to see. Almost there. That's it. Enjoy the summer. Will that take us back to Times Square, or does that take us somewhere?
The White Queen's reign.
The Scarlet Witch.
Well, the awards have been rolled out, so let's play them.
I mean, it's not like Spider-Man, for anything.
Thank you for your support.
Hela is here.
Welcome, Rivals Summer Festival of
I mean, it's not like Spider-Man, for anything.
Thank you, Marvel Rivals. Thank you a lot. Can't equip the thing now, but yeah. Thanks a lot. It's very festive. Oh, looky there.
Emma Frost needs no introduction.
Everyone's having fun. Of course, enjoy the fun times now, people, because we're in for a dark ride.
Cyclops, reporting for duty.
Let's take care of the other thing that I'd like to take care of. Before I do, let me check this one. So, I did some work in Bloodhunt recently, and I believe, yes, I believe, so I got 4 characters at max level and with the best gear that I can get them equipped with. I'll see if I can get Jeff and Blade to max level before he happens, but I think now is the time that we do that I've been wanting to do. It's time to... Okay, so I have 91 of these shards. If I can beat Nightmare 120, I not only will get the remaining shards that I need, but I think I get another achievement as well. So let's go. So with the 4 characters, we're gonna try and take a few shots at this. I go to would be 4, but I don't want to use 4.
Dracula wishes to reclaim my
So let's
city.
try...
You call yourselves New York's guardians. Now is the time to prove it.
Squirrels versus vampires? Seems fair to me.
You'll also get to see how Nightmare mode works.
Take a moment and enjoy the peace. It won't last for long. A hero at their
When you
peak.
start Nightmare mode,
I hate to admit it, but I'm
you'll
impressed.
randomly
More vampires have arrived. Ready yourself for battle. And don't you dare let Monkey City down.
Well, I should be able to... Oh, that's quite a lot of them. So, when you're playing on Nightmare, especially on the higher, you can get better gear than Legendary. The higher the difficulty, the better gear.
Congratulations on surviving another round. Let's hope your luck continues to hold. A hero at their peak.
So, all you
I
have to
hate
do
to
is
admit it,
survive
but I'm
5
impressed.
4 rounds, 5 rounds.
Vacation's over. Back to work. You've still got some heroism left in you.
Round, you'll then have to fight one of the bosses that you would have encountered in the morning. Here's the thing, though. It is randomized on which one you will fight. The worst part is that you may end up having to fight. Really, my advice when you're doing this solo, like I thought it's better to do some of this solo, but it's really if you have a build that's solo running forward.
This fight isn't over yet. Fascinating. Now, who's the real monster?
Oh boy.
Another wave incoming! Hold the line!
Higher it is, the better gear.
These enemies won't quit, but neither will you, it seems. Such remarkable power.
Almost there.
I hope you put it to good use for once.
Get a boss.
Those monsters look hungry. Time to see if you're the hero you say, or just another snack.
That is not what I like to do. Lags on me like that. That's a really fun shot.
These enemies won't quit, but neither will you, it seems.
How fitting. Oh boy, looks like we're gonna fight two of them.
Fascinating. Now, who's the real monster?
Run while you still can.
I shall feast on your foes!
These vigilantes never
While you
surrender.
still can.
Less than noble, these vigilantes never surrender. Less than nobles, these vigilantes never surrender. Less than nobles sacrifice. These vigilantes never surrender.
While you still can.
Less than nobles sacrifice. These vigilantes never surrender.
Leave now, before I devour you. I shall feast on your bones. Before I devour you.
That's the lowest.
These vigilantes never surrender. Another less than noble. These vigilantes never surrender. Another less than noble sacrifice. These vigilantes never surrender. Another less than noble sacrifice.
Before I devour you.
These vigilantes never surrender. Another less than noble sacrifice. These vigilantes never surrender. Another less than noble sacrifice.
Probably my best way of winning.
These vigilantes never surrender. Another less than
I am
noble
pleased with that
sacrifice.
dash
These
being able to
vigilantes never surrender. Another less than
Stop
noble
with the dash.
sacrifice. These vigilantes never surrender. Another less than nobles. These vigilantes never surrender. Another less than noble. These vigilantes never surrender. Another less than noble. These vigilantes never surrender.
I shall feast on your bones.
Another less than noble sacrifice. These vigilantes never surrender. sacrifice. These vigilantes never surrender. Another less than noble sacrifice. These vigilantes another less than noble sacrifice. These vigilantes another less than noble. These vigilantes never surrender. Another less than noble sacrifice. These vigilantes never surrender. Another less than noble sacrifice. These vigilantes never surrender. Another less than noble sacrifice.
That dash can actually connect.
These vigilantes never surrender. Another less than noble sacrifice. Just as I expected.
Well, looks like Dorian.
I can't rely on self-righteous vigilantes. I'll have to handle this
But
myself.
I did make it far, though, and I still got quite a lot of armor and such, so maybe I might have a better chance. Alright, let's try again with a different character.
Rest.
Here we go.
More vampires have arrived. Ready yourself for another less than noble. These vigilantes never surrender.
I shall feast on your foes!
Vile creature! Another less than noble. These vigilantes never surrender.
Never!
Another less than these vigilantes never surrender.
Before I devour you!
Get out of my way, Radical!
Another less than noble sacrifice.
Give up.
These vigilantes never surrender. Less than noble.
I
These
already
vigilantes never surrender. Vile creature!
While you still can.
Now to give this Radical.
Thank you, my friends.
Once again,
That
the
is why
Vampire
Dorian
King is
was
defeated, and the darkness has been banished. But is this really the end of the story?
Well, on the bright side, now I no longer have to do these. Now then, the moment we've all been waiting. Yep, clear Nightmare above for the first time. Get more shards for the Golden Kingpin trophy here. Yeah, I'll see if I can get Jeff and Blades just for fun. And now, here we go. We have enough pieces. And there it is. Who am I gonna equip it on? Punisher. same animations, though. Alright. That will do for this episode of Marvel Rivals. There's really nothing left for me to show off now for Season 8 here. So join me next time as we start Season 9. That is it. I will see you guys next time.